Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down that rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson to how alone the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video, Plant Thy People in Thy Holy Place. Again, all right. And the Lord wills, brothers can see on the screen through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The motivation for this lesson comes from 2nd Maccabees, the first chapter, the 29th verse, which I'm going to go ahead and read. This is 2nd Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 29. Plant thy people, which who's the Lord's people? The Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, in thy holy place. Where's the holy place? The land of Israel, as Moses had spoken. Right, so we can go to one precept to prove that that the Lord, who the Lord's favorite people are, and where the Lord's who's the Lord's holy people, and where's the Lord's holy land. All right, which the word holy means separate. This is second Ezra chapter 5 verse 20. Okay, we started 23. Second Ezra chapter 5 verse 23. And he said, O Lord, that bears rule at every wood of the earth, and of all the trees thereof thou hast chosen thee one vine, and of all the lands of the world thou hast chosen thee one pit. And what's that one pit or that one land? The land of Israel. All right. Like it says in the book of Psalms, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion. And of all the flowers thereof, one lily. Let's jump down. Verse 27. And among all the multitude of people, thou hast gotten thee one people. And unto this people whom thou lovest, thou hast gavest a law that approveth all. Right? And that one land and that one people, that one land is the land of Israel or Jerusalem, which you got two heathen nations fighting over right now. That neither one of them belong in the land, which through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the motivation, another motivation for this lesson comes from that whole situation that's going on in the Middle East. All right, between the small hats and the Arabs. All right, which neither one of them belong in the land. All right, at all, especially not the small hats. All right, because they're not the Lord's chosen people. The Lord gave that land to his chosen people, which are the Israelites. This is the book of Joshua. Find it. Joshua chapter 1, verse 1. And after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses my servant is dead. Now therefore arise and go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, and into the land which I gave to them, even to the children of Israel. Right, the children of Israel, that's the Lord's people. All right. And the Lord gave the land of Israel, all right, to the Israelites. All right, the true Israelites, to all 12 tribes of the children of Israel, not just one tribe. All right, every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses, from the wilderness and Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and unto the greatest sea towards the going down of the sun shall be your coast. So, and like Elder Tahar brought out in one of his recent videos, if you look at an ancient map, a real ancient map of the land of Israel, that little strip that they got, that's nothing. All land stretches out into Saudi Arabia. All right, like Elder Tahar mentioned in one of his latest videos. All right, so they didn't even get the whole land; they just got a strip of the land. They really just got it. They call Gaza a strip. That what they got is really just a strip. All right, but the Lord is going to give His people the whole land. All right, the whole land of Israel back, and dominance over the planet Earth again. All right, verse 5, Salaki. Therefore shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so will I be with thee, and I will not fail thee nor forsake thee. Be strong and of good courage, for unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swore unto your fathers to give them, which our forefathers are who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which the promise was given to. Let's get, this is not Abraham, Isaac, and Esau, or not Abraham down to Ishmael. All right, the promises got passed down to Isaac, which our forefather Isaac passed it down to Jacob, which our father is who? Jacob, whose name got changed to Israel. All right, Salakia, where are we going? Oh yeah, Romans 9, Salakia. This Romans, the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 1. I say the truth in Hamashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bear me witness into the Holy Spirit that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I wish that myself were accursed with Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, right? Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, the glory, the covenants, and the giving of the law, in the service of Yahweh and the promises. And what's a part of the promise? Besides the everlasting kingdom, dominance over the earth, plenty of wine, like the scriptures say, that the Lord is going to sustain us. But the main part of that is the best land, which is where? The land of Israel. All right. Who are our fathers, and whom also concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came. So the Lord came for Israel. Who is over all, Yahweh blessed forever, so be it. All right. So, yeah, there you go. Well, so like I gotta keep reading verse 6. Not as though the word of Yahweh have taken none effect, but they are not all Israel which are of Israel. And that's being manifested now. All right. You got a bunch of demons in there, and demons that are Israelites, but they're really not Israelites because they're really wicked. All right. They are Israelites by blood, but spiritually they're not Israelites, you can say, because they're wicked. Verse 7. Either because they are the seed of Abraham are all thy children. Right, because Esau comes from Abraham and Ishmael comes from Abraham. All right, from the line of Abraham. But in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Right, in Isaac shall thy seed be called. All right. And you read what's that? Galatians, the book of Galatians. It speaks about the bondwoman and the free woman. Hagar, which was an Egyptian. All right. And the so like I think it was an Egyptian, and she bared Ishmael. All right, but again, the promises wasn't given to Ishmael. The promises got passed down to Isaac. All right, our forefather Isaac. So that's who the land is promised to. That is they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of Yahweh, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. Which the children of the promise are the Israelites, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians. And the Lord again is about to plant us back in that land, which plant means to place, to basically place something somewhere. All right. And that's what the Lord's about to do, place us back in the land, and ultimately place us back in dominance over the whole earth again. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14. Therefore, Yahweh, this should no more be said, the Lord liveth and brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth and brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, right, North America, which is that's where the main deliverance is going to take place in North America, and which North America is Babylon the Great, and from all the lands wherein he had driven them, right, because the elect is scattered everywhere. And I will bring them again into the land that I gave unto their fathers, right, plant us back in that land, which is where? The land of Israel, all right, Jerusalem, all right, land of peace, all right, and the Lord's going to put us back in there, all right, and he's going to put these other nations under us. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, or Yaquab, which the strangers are Israelites right there. All right, and the people should take them, and again, the land is the land of Israel. All right, and the people should take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, which the land of the Lord is where? The land of Israel, for servants and handmaids. And they should take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And that's what we're going to do, rule over our oppressors. Which who's our main oppressor? The Edomites. the so-called white race, and the other nations oppress us too, but not to the level that Esau has. All right. Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from all thy sorrow and from all thy fear and from thy hard bondage when thou was made to serve. Like now, the transatlantic slave trade, from there on out, we've been catching straight hell. All right. That's when the hell really turned up after the transatlantic slave trade took place. Well, when the transatlantic slave trade took place, that's when we really, real deal started catching hell. That was hardcore slavery up until now, which we're still catching hell. We're still at the bottom of the barrel. We're still, you know, on the at the bottom, man, straight up at the bottom. All right, and it ain't gonna get no better till Yahweh Shai demolishes his place, till the Lord destroys his place, which is about to real soon. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say shalom.